Good evening. I'm Maggie Pateau. Thanks for joining us. Governor Quinn suffering a loss today. The Illinois Pollution Control Board dismissing the Quinn administration's push to create new rules through an emergency passage. Now, those rules would have changed how petcoke, a byproduct of the oil refining process, and coal is handled. And that's not something CWLP and many lawmakers want to see. In tonight's top story, News Channel at 9's Mike Brooks breaks down the issues for and against the emergency passage.
I don't think by any stretch of the imagination they met the rules or the criteria for emergency passage or emergency passage of rules. I think it was essentially an attempt to deny the people of Illinois due process.
The Illinois Manufacturers Association, along with many other business groups, opposed the new rules as well.
We're certainly willing to work with all sides under the regular rulemaking process, but this is not something that should be rushed through in 7 days without the ability to comment.
The rules included coal, despite the fact the issue was started over petcoke dust.
The state of Illinois had one isolated incident in the city of Chicago that's been taken care of. We've had no additional problems in the last 6 months.
The Illinois EPA can still try to push the rules through the normal legislative process, though the opposition will likely remain due to the extent of the changes that would be mandated.
Minimum setbacks from property lines. They're going to have to pave all their roads and pads, and then most troubling is they're going to have to enact huge enclosure facilities to make sure the product is 100% contained.
If approved, the rules would apply to facilities many Illinois mines use for shipping coal overseas.
In Missouri, they wouldn't have these. They don't have these regulations that the governor was proposing. And so what that means is as they go down the river, instead of loading on the Illinois side, they would load on the Missouri side. And so it would just drive even more jobs out of Illinois. Not only would we be missing the sales tax dollars that we're already missing, but we would lose the jobs that we at least have in the bulk handling facilities.
Well, that was Mike Brooks reporting for us. The EPA can now propose the rules through the standard rulemaking process. Now, that would include a 45-day public comment period, then potential revisions to the proposal, followed by another 45-day public comment period. Now, after that, a committee of lawmakers would have the final say. We also reached out to Governor Quinn's office for a statement on the issue, but so far we haven't received any response.